Great morning to you out there on the grind. Great morning to you, man. I got my headset on this morning. We got some people that call in, so kind of going to see how this feels a little bit, man. Good morning to you. Great morning to you. It's an amazing day. It's an amazing new day, right? It's an amazing new day. A time to be grateful, a time to be thankful. This is the Morning Grind Grindology101 virtual podcast where we talk about empowering, motivating, inspiring topics that just get us up and get us ready for an amazing day. Because guess what? We are chosen today to get to pursue a purpose well beyond what we may know. You probably don't even know. You think you're working over there for this, but you could be there for something totally different. He could be using you for something that you generally do not know right now. Hopefully that he's using me to impact you and those that look forward to another day to get up and say, you know what, I get to win. I get to get up and do better today than I did yesterday. So we believe here that nothing works but the work. And we believe in powerful partnerships make powerful impacts. And today we're talking about what are we grateful for? You know, what are you grateful for in your life as we come down to Thanksgiving for 2021? Man, I was just thinking about the things that I'm grateful for, man. And when you operate in the spirit of gratefulness, other things come around. Think of it as a parent. You get your child this gift that you could afford or that you could give or that you thought was valuable, and that child receives that gift in a way that they want something else, that they're not grateful. How likely is it then that you would get them another thing that they will be grateful for? You're not going to chase their gratefulness. Can you get it? So I believe that he's not going to do the same thing either. Like, hey, I got you the baseball gloves the last time he wanted to play baseball. Now you want to play football and you left the baseball gloves into the side. Being grateful for what we have. We should be grateful for today. People say they're not morning people. I don't know how you could not be a morning person. Like my main man right there, Reggie Vision Alexander, man, the man with the plan, sacks a million, my man. Thanks for chiming in this morning. Well, how can we not be grateful for another day, grateful for another chance, grateful for another opportunity, grateful for new friends, grateful for, man, the things that we have been through. If we're not grateful for, why should you get something else better again? We're not even grateful for what we have many times, man. That's just life. I get it. We all human, right? Got the car. It was good last month, but this month you saw 4 or 5 of them that look like yours. Now you don't want that car. Now you want something else. That's the same thing as looking at the next person's yard, seeing the grass real green, and yours isn't, and you wish you had their grass. But guess what? They're probably over there watering their grass. Let's water our own grass. Be grateful for what we have. And today we're going to talk about 5 things that I feel I'm grateful for. And I'd like for you to think about 5 things you're grateful for. If we come back on the other side, we're going to talk about a few things that may give you a boost for the day. And it's just something to get yourself going on today. So let's talk about how to kill the excuses.
What gets you out of bed? What gets you off the couch? What gets you in the gym? It's not your alarm. It's not your parents. It's not your friends. It's you. The only one that can make it happen for you is you.
It's really hard to be led by your butt. But I'm not qualified. But I'm not good enough. But I'm not smart enough. But I didn't go to the right school. But I don't have enough money. But, if you're ever going to step into your future, if you're ever going to step into your destiny, you're going to have to get over your butt.
And that's what a pity party is when you have an undisciplined mind and you meditate on the wrong thing over and over and over again. If you're going to throw a pity party, I'll give you 3 days and that's it. And after 3 days, you cut up your record player, your iPod, your MP3, and you come up with a plan.
Do I just sit there and settle? No, I don't. I say enough's enough, man, and I'm going to make a change, and I'm going to keep going until I get it. You chase something that you believe you deserve until you get it. And it doesn't matter what happens to you. It doesn't matter how many times you get fired. It doesn't matter how many people don't believe in you. You just go until you get it. That's the point. Are you tired yet? Some of you need to get tired. You need to be tired of what's going on in your life. Get tired of your habits. Get tired of the actions that you're putting in it every day. You gotta change, man, or nothing changes.
I woke up one day and stopped making excuses. I woke up one day and stopped playing the blame game. I woke up one day and looked at the man in the mirror and was like, yo, bro, what are you doing? Wake up. It's showtime. Let's go. Get up. Go to class. Get up. Do your homework.
You wake up earlier than people. You stay later than people. You stay humble. You work harder than anyone when no one's there. I guarantee someone that feels bad about themselves soon will label you as he's built different. He's built different should be your label because people feel bad about themselves.
Your life is exactly what you wanted because every day you've had choices to make. You're responsible and credible for every single choice. You've made the choices.
And what I need you to do for me is why are you here and then take ownership of why you're here. So you control you.
This world ain't gonna give you what you deserve. This world gonna give you what you work for. I put that work in every single day. And when you wake up every single day and you put that work in, and yes, for some of us, it might be harder than others. Man, whatever. We do what it is we gotta do. Especially when we're desperate.
Winning's not loyal to you. It doesn't care about you. Winning doesn't care how sore you are. Winning doesn't care how much sleep you get. Winning doesn't care how hard you work at times. Winning requires all of you and then more, and it promises you nothing. It's a mastermind of creating fear and doubt in your mind. It causes setback after setback. So the question is about winning. Are you willing to sprint when the distance is unknown? And why chase this thing called winning? Because the only thing that's guaranteed in life, if you don't chase it, is losing.
Now is the time to grind. Now is the time to show the world that I was placed here for a purpose.
Work for it. Fight for it. It begins today, it continues tomorrow, and it never dies.
That's what I'm talking about right there, man. That motivation, the will to win, the being grateful for the opportunity to win. What if you didn't have opportunity? A quote my dad gave me years ago, whining about something or another thing. That's what's one thing about, coming to manhood, when you have a man that's in your life to help mentor and cultivate you, even if you don't like what's going on. Who likes class? Who likes school, right? You're always in school. Who would be taking me to school, and they said, the teacher will only appear when the student is ready. And it's like, man, I don't even get, what that's supposed to mean. That means that the time is, you can't know what you don't know until the time the understanding hits you. So what he was telling me at that time was the part about having no shoes until he saw the man with no feet. See, we're grateful for what we think, we can have, but what we have most times, it's something else. It's another thing. It's the new rim, or it's another thing. It's the other, instead of grateful that, and I get to get up in the morning and project positive energy amongst those that can be impacted. Somebody's getting to work, but more importantly, I said what I told him I would do was share with a good cheer what a man's life could become if he gives his life to God. And that's kind of my story as him, and it's not that kind of platform, but I'm a babe in her, so I share it the way it comes to me. I don't know the scripture, but here's what I'm talking about right here. There's 5 things that, I think that we should all be grateful for, but I want to be specific to me. So 5 things, to be grateful for. I think one would be life. You wake up, you got a new day. That's off the top. That's thank you, Lord. That's thank you for a new day. That's thank you however you see. Yeah, I'm just saying being to that. Grateful that I get to. Grateful that I don't have to, because I'm grateful that you gave me something is in that I get to do today that I may not have been able to do yesterday or last week, last month, or last year, or like Moses said, and you, for those that know the scripture, they were out there 40 years. The question had to be, how long? And that's what we're all going through. How long? But guess what? We get to wake up again and again and again. And if we accept the chair, what that is, because it doesn't have to be. Things can turn in an instant. You can look at the world today. I think most of us are kind of reading stories and sometimes not living the story that we're reading. Right internally, we all are facing some stuff right now. Everybody in the world is facing some stuff, but we love to watch somebody else's stuff. But seeing being grateful for the life that we have means, you know what? I'm not going to watch somebody else's stuff. I'm going to prepare myself and my family, my life for what I want to be, no matter where I am today. And I thank you for the opportunity to be able to do such. That's what I feel like being grateful for life is. So it's not just what you say, it's who you are. You know, you can't come to that without having some meat and potatoes to your gumbo, to your stew, right? That good stew. But I love the gumbo part of it because you got to really work on the root. You know, the gumbo is the root. You know, what's the love in that root? What's the appreciation that you put in that meal together for yourself, for your family, you know, getting the opportunity to pursue and live a life. Some people didn't wake up this morning, so that's one of the things I believe in. I put that on the front because you can have your own order, and I hope you have your own list. 5 things to be grateful for. Number 2, I would say, would be family. If you think of family, you think of the sense of mom and dad and sister and brother and that, but I'm talking about a community of family. A conglomerate, if you will, of people and resources that have come together to support you in who you are as you support them and who they are. You know, that's family. Sometimes we find family, you know, where we are. I've had different family settings along the course of my life. You know, friends, been in the military, and I ran in those streets. I've been in a lot of things that, you know, where, you know, that kind of family, you know, they support you, they believe in you, you know, whatever it is, church family, gang family, street family, family, the people that love and care about you, they give the best of you based on the best of what they know. That's family. People that want the best of you, people that see the best in you, people that see that you could be something better than what you may be. People that offer opportunities that you can go into and turn that doorknob to something that you think you need a key to, but the door is unlocked. Standing by looking for a key to a door that has no lock. Family says, man, you can win. You can do it. You're the best, and whatever that is. That's family. People that you could come to at any time. You could call them on a Sunday. Sometimes you got extended family that you talk to here and there and off and on, but they support you. Some families that you need to stay away from. Some family you need to get close to. But family, that bond of family and unity is important, because if you don't have a system of some sort of support, you got to find it. You know, no man is an island upon himself. So family, you know, number 2. And the closer you are, you know, to the people that love and support you, you know, the harder it's going to be, because they see the best of you. They want the best of you. So they're going to encourage you to do things that you may be uncomfortable doing, because you haven't become who you are going to become yet. So they see something in you and they push you to become that. Now, that's family. And sometimes family is difficult, and that's part of the process of what that is. But family, number 2 on the list for me. And I'm going to go to number 3 before we take a break right here. Think of experiences. Experiences, as I think about it. Everything we've been through in life, whatever that might be for you. If you hadn't gone through it, you wouldn't know what you know now. So without the experience, People love to go back. If I could do it all again, what would you do different? You just have different experiences. Now, those experiences would be new. You think you already know the future because you went back to the past, but you saw the movie. But they say it don't work like that. It don't work like that. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens, he says, grateful that I can. Now, I think that's as you said, whereas common, as unique as a snowflake, but as common as a blade of grass. That's what you said, Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens. And what you just said right here, again, grateful that I can. But grateful that I can be. Grateful that I can do. Grateful that I can, ... That's a concept in itself. What if that you can? You could get up today and say, you know what, I'm going to be the first one to work. And I'm going to make the coffee this morning. Instead of complaining about the coffee, I'm going to make the coffee I like. What if you did that? What if you brought I mean, these are the things. You don't like the bathroom. What if you came in and said, you know what, I'm going to be a leader. I'm going to clean the bathroom. See, these experiences that we take from one step to the other and we apply it into our lives, and they make who we are wherever we are. And we do what we do because of who we are, no matter what. Again, I'll tell you, a great experience of mine. Job. So for those of you out there, maybe not in the industry that you prefer working a job, I don't know of a job that could pay me for an hour that I would like so much is that I'm satisfied with what they say I'm worth. I don't know of a job that has a ceiling that would be like that. I don't care if it's whatever it is. I like the income, but I don't know if I just like the job. I like what I do. I don't like who I do it for, because I want to do it for myself. But I'm going to give you a scenario here of how you empower yourself about what you do, because the job is your business. I needed the job. My family needed me to have a job. I was in a situation where I needed a job. Anybody resonate with that? I hope somebody could get that you're in a situation where you needed a job. I needed a job. And a friend of mine got me an opportunity to apply for a warehouse. My experience didn't give me tool experiences, so I didn't have those experiences. I didn't have how to do it as an electrical warehouse. But guess what? I did have experience in communicating what I wanted. So I got the interview, and in the interview, what they said was, this is the job. Obviously, warehouse, tools, electrical, supply, all of that. I told him, man, I don't know anything about tools, forklifts, none of that, but I'll be early, I'll stay late, and I work all in between, and you have the kind of employee that will learn and grow with the company, and I'll be one of them, all that kind of good stuff. I was giving it to him. He said, that's great. Man, we like your attitude, love your attitude, but here's the one thing. The owner owns 5 pedigree bird dogs, but with the job comes also taking care of the dog kennels. So I get it. Nobody has really wanted the job because it also includes that as part of the description. So I had this pensive look, thinking, right? What thoughtful, like what is? So he says, I get it. Nobody is really wanting it. I say, no, sir, that's not what I'm thinking of. What I'm thinking of is what you could call me. He said, I don't understand. I said, you could call me the man with the golden shovel, because the way I looked at it was I would apply the best of myself to whatever it took to take care of what I needed to take care of for myself and my family. The man cracked up. See, the man with the golden shovel means, man, I'm going to clean those kennels. You don't have to worry about it. Man, $10 an hour plus some overtime in 9 months from that position. Not just a job. I was delivering over $1 million in tools and inventory, hundreds of thousands of dollars in checks, and taking home hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of tools to repair and work on my own home once I learned how tools. Now, that was just a job. But guess what? I dominated the job because that's who I am, and that's what my experience has always been. If You go in the room. Don't just go in the room and take a seat at the table. Do the work. Do what they won't do. Apply those experiences and get to the next step. See, everything that you go through is going to take you to something. So that's one of the things about, experience. From that, at a 40% boost in income in 90 days, I was making more money than the electricians themselves, plus overtime and the truck, man, from the dogs. But the attitude, that's what you got to apply. And that's what those experiences kind of give us to apply to the next step. Now apply that to everything I do today because I see that it works, but I had to work at it. So there, as you think about it, what kind of experiences or 5 things that you would have that you would be grateful for today? We're going to come right back on the other side. Shout out to our partners in success, to you grindologists out there, up in the morning, up in the day, making it happen. And we want to help you do the same thing. So we'll see you on the other side. And today, 5 things to be grateful for. Think about it. What are they to you? What are they to you? And what do you want? Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, VASP, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level.
Welcome to the Jazz Zone. Allow the Jazz Zone to make your next event enjoyable and entertaining. The Jazz Zone is great for private parties, weddings, festivals, fundraisers, grand openings, and corporate affairs. Move up to the next level of entertaining with the Jazz Zone. Check out our website at jazzzone.net. That's JAZZZONE.net. Or call the Jazz Zone at 626-798-6848.
Sting your brain with Insta Stinger.
Man, they're doing some amazing work over there with Success Express Marketing Solutions, man, putting the podcasting game in the right place with the right people, with the right. If you want to get your podcast on, we want to help you do that. We're absolutely doing some amazing. It's all virtual. We turn the home into a home-based profit center. Monetize your podcast, brand your podcast, and put you in position to win. And we'll talk about it. You go to successexpressmktg.com, put some information, and we'll set a time to speak. We'll find out how to specifically help you reach your goals. A couple of more things about being grateful. So we talk about the 5 steps, things to be grateful for, right? So we just came from life, family, experiences, and I think that the next part is applying that to the free will to decide to get to. The free will to decide. That's one of the greatest gifts that again, babe, in the word. So apply it the way you see it. The free will to change. See, we have a guy that says that you can used to be anything. You can use anything. It used to be. And you can dot anything you used to be. Isn't that amazing in itself? Think about being grateful for that, what you used to be. I was listening to I think that was Les Brown. I mean, it all comes into it, man. They all doing amazing things. Eric Thomas, my man, DL Lyons, man. I catch him on his lives all the time. You think about being grateful and having the free will to decide, to choose. I was looking at Darren Lyons coming from being a barber to taking barbering across the world and teaching people how to not just cut hair, but start a business and in languages that he can't even speak with an interpreter. Man, it's amazing what the free will of this world is, that you could change coming up from the projects, that he could decide that I'm not going to just make a difference in my life. I'm going to make an impact in the world. We could decide to do that. We could decide to use platforms like this to spew hate, to spew mistrust and misleading information, or we could use the free will to decide to say, you know what, I'm going to share what makes the difference to me. What makes a difference to me is applying the work that I get to wake up in the morning, because he chose me to wake up in the morning, and I get to decide to do the work. And at the end of the day, my wonderful bonus baby, she told me the other day at the award ceremony, you see, man, it's amazing right there. Support all in the community. Kennedy Austin Foundation to receive the Crown of Courage Award is a great honor. But she said, now I know what you do. No, that's not what I do. What I do is I apply a work ethic, and these are the results of what I do. That's the free will. So you get to get up and get it. You get to get up and make it happen. You don't have to. And that free will and all of those things wind up in here. Faith. You could put this as number 1. You got to have faith in what you're doing. What would it be to not have faith in what you're doing? How could you forge forward? How can you? We talk to him about the situation. Thank you. And immediately we pull it back. But, my wife is amazing in that. She calls it, you can't take it back. You can't take back what you just gave grace and thank you and ask for mercy on and belief in the faith that no matter how long you keep going, no matter how strong the process might be, how hard or how high, how low, what you have to go through, the faith that you will get to where you're going to get to, and will hold all these things together. You can hear it in me. You can feel it in me. I hope it's in you, because this is one thing I learned in basketball: tenacity. I was tenacious. I had to have that ball. Defense was my thing. We had a lot of scores. Stacy Purvis, Derek, Leroy Coop, the amazing young man Kurt, man, Mike, and one man, 9 of us, and also Jamal, man, on that 10 lineup team, won it all. But I say this, man, you can't teach heart, you can't teach hustle, and you can't teach hype. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, you don't. You could develop some skills, but those things come internally. So if you're going to do anything, man, be grateful. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you have. Do what you need to do. Have faith in what you're going to do. Be successful in your own mind. The success is not something specific. It's where you are from where you just came from. And that's what I heard this morning on one of the trainings right there. And you have an amazing day. Succeed on purpose, success, love, speed. This has been your Morning Grind Grindology101 with your guy, KeJohnna Owens, on the grind. Make it happen. Get out there. Do what you got to do. We see you on the other side. Absolutely. Man, I'm just sharing. I'm sharing. Teaching by doing. Mr. Roscoe Lee Owens. Have a good one.